Part C can be done in two different ways. This is simply saying where this graph is equal to this graph. This one you've already drawn. This is the graph y equals x plus 3. Let me show you the quickest way of drawing the graph y equals x plus 3. 3 is the intercept, the bit on its own, the bit without any x's. And this is a 1x, which means the gradient is 1. And I know a gradient of 1 goes along 1 and up 1. Remember, the scale is along 1 and up 1. Now if I continue this, you will see that they meet. And this graph meets where x is 4 and where x is minus 1. So that is the answer. So x equals 4 and x equals minus 1. Now, I'm going to show you an alternative way. This way is slightly harder. I'm just going to zoom in as well so you can just see it a little bit nicer. When it's got a quadratic, we have to solve by getting everything on one side. So I'm going to do it in one step, removing the x by subtracting an x and removing the positive 3 by subtracting the 3. So that's not affected. If I take away an x, this is going to become minus 3x. If I take away a 3, this is going to become minus 4. Now I can try and factorise this. There's nothing common to every term, so I can't take anything outside telling me that it's a double bracket. So you should be quite comfortable if you're watching this one. To factorise this, it's going to be x squared. What factors of 4, what factor pairs of 4 make 3? Well, I've only got a couple of choices. 4 times 1 and 2 times 2. And the only pair that I can make a 3 out of is 4 and 1. But be careful, it's a minus 3. So I have to have a minus 4 or a negative 4 and then add a 1. Expand it to check, but that is an equivalent expression factorised for this. So when we solve it, x minus 4 equals 0. This bracket is equal to 0. And this bracket is equal to 0. So x is simply 4. And x is simply minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. 4 take away 4 is 0. You might have learnt you swap the signs, but this is why you swap the signs. I will never teach you magic tricks. I'm going to teach you the mathematics.